an educational complex in 1973 and served that institution for 3 years. Maharaj then served as headmaster of Ramakrishna Mission School in Alu in Arunachal Pradesh. Earlier it was called Along. And after spending 12 years in Alu, he moved in 1997 to Ramakrishna Mission Vidyapit in Devgar in Jharkhand and took charge as the secretary of the center. In 2006, when he was at Devgar Vidyapit, he was elected a trustee of the Ramakrishna Mutt and a member of the governing body of the Ramakrishna Mission. In the following year, he moved headquarters in Belur Mutt and Ramakrishna Mission headquarters there, a post which he held for about 10 years as the Assistant General Secretary of the Mutt and Mission. Then in 2017, Revered Maharaj was appointed as the General Secretary of the twin organizations. He served as a member of the West Bengal Education Commission in 2014. Revered Subiranandaji is a popular orator and has also authored a large number of articles focused on education and values. He is known for his administrative acumen, affable behavior, and genuine humility. So we request Revered Swami Subiranandaji Maharaj to deliver the welcome special address on this important occasion.
Namah Sri Yatirajaya Vivekananda Suraye Satchit Sukha Sarupaya Swamine Tapoharine. At the outset, I offer my Bhaktipurna pranams to revered Swami Gautamanandaji Maharaj, Vice President of the worldwide Ramakrishna Mutt and Ramakrishna Mission, and also the Adhyaksha of Ramakrishna Mutt Chennai. My respectful pranams to revered Swami Gyanodanandaji, Adhyaksha of Ramakrishna Mutt, Hyderabad. I express my immense gratitude to Sri N.V. Ramanna, Honorable Chief Justice, Supreme Court of India, for sparing his valuable time to take part in this virtual event. My best wishes to the brother monks and brahmacharis, devotees and admirers of Swami Vivekananda. I am thankful to revered Swami Gyanodanandaji for inviting me to participate in the virtual program to commemorate the 22nd Foundation Day of Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence, and also to celebrate the 128th anniversary of Swami Vivekananda's historic addresses at the World's Parliament of Religions, Chicago. Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence, a unit of Ramakrishna Mutt, Hyderabad, is the outcome of a long cherished dream of revered Swami Raghunathanandaji Maharaj, the 13th President of the Ramakrishna Mutt and Ramakrishna Mission. Inaugurated by revered Swami Raghunathanandaji Maharaj on 10th of September 2000, it has completed 21 years of its existence and now celebrating the 22nd Foundation Day. From its inception, VIHE, Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence, has been providing to students, youths, professionals, and senior citizens a number of self-improvement programs. School and college students, teachers, parents, doctors, police personnel, government employees, managers, and corporate executives and others have undergone various short courses, seminars, special summer camps, Bala Vikas courses, orientation programs offered by this Institute of Eminence, such as modules on soft skills, life skills, values, spiritual and ethical development, communication and other pragmatic requirements. Positive attitude and good behavior are encouraged in all participants at Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence. Till now, as many as 19 lakh participants have been benefited from these programs. From April 2020, these programs have moved to the digital platform, bridging the spatial gap, and have become very popular in different parts of the country. Human excellence is a vast area. It covers all walks of life, business enterprise, medical profession, engineering profession, teaching, social service, music, painting, acting, etc. In modern times, these fields have multiplied enormously, and people are required to achieve excellence in these fields. There is so much competition everywhere. Swamiji's message has immense practical relevance in all these fields for all people. Excellence is not something acquired from outside. According to Swami Vivekananda, all the qualities that we seek outside are inherent in the soul as potentialities. Swamiji's definition, education is the manifestation of the perfection already in man, is applicable in the case of work, atmosphere also. It is through work that excellence manifests itself. We may not be able to do work in a perfect way, but we can do it in the best way possible, and that is excellence. Excellence is not perfection, but an approximation to it. When we speak of the manifestation of perfection or excellence, we have to take into account the two facets of manifestation. One is growth, another is development. Now, what do we understand by growth and development? One may very well ask. We may define these two words very briefly like this. A child is born, he becomes a youth, and ultimately becomes old. This natural evolution is growth. But there are some who take special interest for their development, mental and physical. They improve upon what they were supposed to be in natural course of things. For instance, you have bone, muscles, etc. You do have muscles even without taking any conscious effort, like physical exercise, etc. But if you go to any gymnasium, you develop your biceps and muscles. You are more healthy than one who has not done this. This is development. This difference between growth and development is the core theme of human excellence. And that is why human excellence cannot be limited only to academic institutions. As a matter of fact, it starts from the cradle, from the lap of the mother. Whatever happens around the child and whatever the child hears ultimately tend to educate him or her towards achieving that excellence in life. Sri Ramakrishna, the master of Swami Vivekananda, said beautifully that we learn as long as we live. Perhaps the reverse also is equally true, that we live as long as we learn. The first World's Parliament of Religions, organized at Chicago in 1893, is a memorable occasion in the history of the world. It paved way for the exchange of ideas between the East and the West. Swami Vivekananda may be called as the first cultural ambassador of India to the West. He worked tirelessly to spread the teachings of Indian culture and spirituality and the immense potential for excellence inherent in every human being. The significance of Swamiji's Chicago addresses may be summed up as follows. Number one, he shed a new light on the nature, potential, and purpose of a human being. Two, he presented a holistic view to harmonize the teachings of religion and science. Three, a new philosophy of life. Life is the manifestation of perfection inherent in the soul, was given by him. 4. A new outlook on ethics, law, and truth, which depends on freedom, fearlessness, and strength, and that was presented. 5. He gave a new social outlook that not only punishes and disciplines people, but grants everyone respect, dignity, freedom, and individual rights. 6th, he gave a nobler view of religion that is free from superstition, materialism, and intolerance, and that which encourages universal brotherhood and exchange of ideas. 7th, a clear path for spiritual fulfillment in this world wedded to science and technology was shown. 8th, he presented a universal culture based on morality and spirituality. 9th, he left behind teachings that will help and guide humankind to face the challenges in the coming decades and centuries. Thus, there is hardly any area of social life to which Swamiji has not made a significant contribution. Obviously, great men like Swami Vivekananda come once in a while. They come with a mission. What was Swamiji's mission? Vivekananda's mission then? Swamiji had a twofold mission. One mission was to rouse Indians from the age-old stupor and slumber and infuse in their minds self-respect, self-confidence, and the spirit of service. He helped to create a collective national consciousness, a true Indian identity beyond regional, caste, and linguistic identities, and made Indians feel proud of their heritage. The other mission was to remove from Western minds wrong notions about Indian culture and to awaken the minds of Western people to the eternal truths enshrined in the ancient spiritual treasures of Indian culture. As India's messenger to the West, he brought the knowledge of India and its timeless spiritual heritage to the West, and as the prophet of modern Hinduism, he reinterpreted and restated Hinduism for the modern times. In accomplishing all these tasks, the World Parliament of Religions at Chicago in 1893 served as a launch pad for his mission, which proclaimed from its pulpits the arrival of a new prophet. I gladly let you know that the foundation and basis of all programs conducted by Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence is this historic and epoch-making inspiring message of Swami Vivekananda at the World's Parliament of Religions in 1893. I hope by the grace of Swamiji Maharaj, This institute will grow to become a pivotal center of excellence that will bring about momentous impact to the society for guiding the destiny in future. May the blessings of Swamiji Maharaj shower profusely on all associated with this institute, Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence. All the best to all of you. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Maharaj Ji, for your words of wisdom and blessings to all of us, the staff, students, well-wishers, faculty of this wonderful institution. We offer a pranams on behalf of all of you to revered Swami Subirananda Ji Maharaj, the General Secretary, who delivered his message from the pressings of Holy Belur Math. It was an insightful and very focused special address by revered Maharaj on the 22nd Foundation Day of Human Excellence and the 128th anniversary of Chicago Address. How wonderfully he blended the various activities of the Institute with the message of Swami Vivekananda is for us to take as our food, take it as our energy, and continue to conduct and train the young minds of India to become enlightened citizens and the best ambassadors of Indian culture based on Swami Vivekananda's teachings. Once again, offer pranams to revered Swami Subirananda Ji, offer pranams to revered Swami Gautamananda Ji, offer pranams to revered Gnanadananda Ji, and our namaskars and greetings to the Honorable Chief Justice of India, Sri N.V. Ramana, who have shared their words of wisdom and spent time with us this morning on 12th September 2021. Namaste to everybody. We now move to the last part and a very interesting part of our webinar and festival. That is a illuminating talk and discussion with Sri Vijay Menonji joining us from Ernakulam, Kochi, who has been a great friend and a great admirer and a great support to the Institute of Human Excellence since the last 12 years. Since 2010, he has been continuously sharing his thoughts and participating in all the major festivals, conventions, seminars of the Institute of Human Excellence. Before that, we have our very good friend, we have our faculty joining us from Bengaluru in Sri Karthik Raman, the playback singer and accomplished musician trained under Shankar Mahadevan and other artists of India, right from his childhood, a prodigy-like person. And I request Karthik Raman to deliver the opening song for this part of the session. Over to Karthik, welcome, and very happy to have you once again joining us live from Bengaluru. Karthik.
Thank you so much, Swamiji, and namaskarams and pranams to each and everybody present in this session. It's indeed an honor to be joining in today at such a beautiful occasion, the 22nd Foundation of the Human Excellence. Thank you so much, Swamiji, for giving me this opportunity. Like you all know, the Ganpati Festival week is going on, so I'll just sing a few lines of a Ganpati song, which is originally sung by Padma Shri Shankar Mahadevan Ji, Guruji. So, Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvinam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Sarvada Gananayakaya Ganadevataya Ganadhakshaya Dhimahi गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणाधीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानो सुखमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्यप्रवराय गुरवे गुणगुरवे गुरुदैत्यकलक्षेत्रे गुरुसर्वसराराध्याय गुरुपुत्रपरित्रात्रे गुरुपाखण्डखण्डकाय गीतसाराय गीततत्त्वाय गीतगोत्राय धीमहि गूढगुल्फाय गन्धमत्ताय गोजयप्रदाय धीमहि गुणाधीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
Ganapati Bappa Moria.
Moria.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you have revived the spirit of Maha Ganapati Vigna Vinayaka. And we pray to Lord Ganesha to give you more and more Gnana, Bhakti, Viveka, Vairagyam, and the Sangeeta Bhavam.
Thank you
Take
so
the
much.
message of our Samskriti, our Ganam, Talam to all corners of the globe.
Thank you so much, Swamiji.
Thank you.
Your
May
blessings
Ganesh
means a
Bhagwan
lot.
bless you. May Sri
you,
Ramakrishna, Mother Swamiji bless you. And
Thank
once again, thank you for joining us from Bengaluru and
Absolutely
participating
pleasure.
in the celebrations.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Thank you. Thank you. We move forward, dear friends, and we request the young volunteer team, the students of the Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence, to recite Swami Vivekananda's teachings on this very important, very interesting occasion. The more we listen, the more we recite, the more we study Swamiji, the more energy rouses. He is like the colossal Himalayas of energy and strength. So, apart from the Chicago addresses, we will listen to some selected teachings of Swami Vivekananda by Ms. Parvita and her team.
Our pranams to the Bodhi tribe. Namaste Swamiji. Namaste to the most eminent speakers and all the others present in this webinar.
In these 22 years of intense service, VIHE has given direction to lakhs of youthful minds through various courses and programs, taking Swamiji's life and teachings as their base.
Today, we the students of VIHE are here to present few quotes of Swami Vivekananda.
Swamiji says, "Children of immortal bliss, what sweet, what hopeful name. Allow me to call you brethren by that sweet name. You are children of God, desirous of immortal bliss, holy and perfect peace.
We are the children of the Almighty. We are sparks of the infinite divine fire. How can we be nothing? We are everything. We can do everything, and man must do everything.
Stamping down the weakness of mind and heart, stand up, saying, I am possessed of heroism. I am possessed of steady intellect. Never allow weakness to overtake your mind.
You are the makers of your own fortunes. You make yourself suffer. You make good and evil. And it is you who put your hand before your eyes and say it is dark. Take your hands away and see the light.
How is all the knowledge in the world being gained but by the concentration of the powers of the mind? The world is ready to give up its secrets if we only know how to knock, how to give it the necessary blow. The strength and force of the blow comes through concentration.
Swami Vivekananda wanted youth to come forward in the large numbers. He says, first from their lives, everything will take care of itself.
Swamiji says, my hope of the future lies in youths of character, intelligent, renouncing all for the service of others, and obedient, who can sacrifice their lives in working out my ideas and thereby do good to themselves and the country at large.
Men, these are wanted. Everything else will be ready, but strong, vigorous, believing young men, sincere to the backbone are wanted. 100 such, and the world will be revolutionized.
Your country requires heroes. Your duty is to go on working, and then everything will follow of itself.
Work among those young men who can devote heart and soul to this one duty, the duty of raising the masses of India, awake them, unite them, and inspire them with this spirit of renunciation. It depends wholly on the young people of India.
Swamiji always laid emphasis on real education and character building rather than on breadwinning education.
He says, the education which does not help the common mass of people to equip themselves for the struggle for life, which does not bring out the strength of a character, a spirit of a philanthropy, and the courage of a lion, is it worth the name?
In conclusion, on you lie the future hopes of the country. I feel extreme pain to see you leading a life of inaction. Set yourselves to work. Do not tarry. Do not sit idle, thinking that everything will be done in time later on. Mind you, nothing will be done that way.
That you may catch my fire, that you may be intensely sincere, that you die the hero's death on the field of battle is the constant prayer of Vivekananda.
Therefore, let us catch Swamiji's fire and dynamism and not just restrict him to reading and quoting, but deeply analyze and take forward our country with his teachings and messages.
Therefore, let us all work hard, my brethren. On our work depends the coming of India of the future. Uttishtata, Jagrata, Prapyavaran, Nibbodhata.
Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. Thank you.
Thank you, Jai Ram Krishna.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. May Swamiji bless you in every way. All of you, Master Suhas, Siri Chandana, Neha Chakrabarti, for this splendid, inspiring narration, recitation of Swami Vivekananda's teachings on this wonderful occasion. May God bless you. Wish you all the best in your life, in your studies, and also to develop your strong character and dedicate your life for Swamiji.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Thank you once again. Welcome.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Yeah. Just a quick announcement of today's evening, the Zoom password and code for newcomers. For the old people who have been attending our Sunday retreats, Sunday satsangs, it is very clear. I shall tell you this one. Zoom meeting ID is 9899423672. I repeat again, 9899423672. The password is passcode 123456. This is for evening 5:30 Stepping into 22nd year of service, the road ahead. Interaction with faculty, volunteers, and well-wishers of the Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence. Thank you very much. Namaste to Vijay, namaste to all the faculty, namaste to all the guests, and good wishes to all the volunteers. Jai Ramakrishna. स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। नमः श्री यतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। Now I will recite the selfless universal prayer for the health and well-being of all our fellow citizens, all our brothers and sisters in all parts of this great country, whether it is in the Himalayas, whether it's in Uttarakhand, whether it's in Kerala, whether it's in the Northeast, anywhere and everywhere, should receive our greetings, our good wishes and our cooperation. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। सर्वस्तरतु दुर्गाणि, सर्वो भद्राणि पश्यतु, सर्वसद्बुद्धिमाप्नोतु, सर्वत्र नन्दतु। May all be happy, may all be peaceful, may all be free from difficulties, free from dangers. May all see what is good, listen what is good, speak what is good, do what is useful to others. May all be enlightened everywhere, may all rejoice everywhere, may all people be healthy everywhere, be happy everywhere, lead a life of strength, peace, joy, and serve our motherland in any field, in any place, under any circumstances. On this historic event of the 75th Independence Day of Mother India, let us offer ourselves, the children, the daughters and sons of Mother India, for making the motherland smile, peaceful, healthy and energetic in education, in agriculture, in industry, in social welfare, in management, in administration, in family life. This would be our great offering to the motherland. We move now to the next item. Prashanti, please announce.
Am I audible, Maharaj?
Yes, you are. You are.
Namaste and pranams to Maharaj and to all of the dignitaries who are present here and to all the young dynamic leaders who are here. So now we will have the national anthem which will be sung by Diksha. And the senior volunteers of VIHE will be having their flags in the background and will be paying the tributes to our mother. Diksha, over to you.
All can stand up in their respective places, please. All participants in their own house, wherever you are, please stand. All others, please switch off your cameras. Let us see. Let us take some photographs of our contribution to the motherland. Don't hide behind the cameras. All others after the program, after this one, please mute your mic. Next item, please.
Yeah. Next, we'll be having the prayer song by Anirudh Sharma. Anirudh, over to you.
Anirudh is there.
Anirudh hasn't joined yet. There is a Leela Mahesh, could you please check? There is a name here. Just the link being posted in the username. You try to unmute that.
Prashanti, like anyone can unmute.
1 minute, just 1 minute. Anirudh is getting connected. Anirudh Sharma is a volunteer and a student of VIHE. In his undergraduation, as far as education is concerned, is accomplished percussionist, singer, and a youth leader of our Institute of Human Excellence. He is into the final year of his mass communication skills and going for higher studies next year. He has agreed to sing a song, a patriotic song, on this great occasion.
Hello.
Yes, Anirudh.
Pranam Maharaj. Sorry.
Pranam.
Some confusion. I had not got the link.
Yes, no problem.
Namaste to everybody. song on the nation, and it's a call to all the people of the nation. It's time for action. It's time to contribute back to the nation. All the dreams that have been, that our freedom fighters have seen. It's time for us to realize them. So, तीन रंग थे, एक चक्र था, पुरखों ने जिन्हें था सींचा। एक ख्वाब था चरखे पे बुना, अपना वतन हिंदुस्तान। एक ख्वाब था चरखे पे बुना, अपना वतन हिंदुस्तान। है पुकारता, है पुकारता, सुन लो, है पुकारता, है पुकारता, सुन लो। एक ख्वाब था, ये ख्वाब बहुत नाजुक है जी, ये मांगता हिफाजत है जी। ये आस लिए है खड़ा, हौले से हमको कह रहा, ओ भारत भाग्य विधाता, उठ मत मूंद रे अपनी आंखें। ज़मीं और आसमां की कसम, तुझे थाम वतन का हाथ उठ। एक ख्वाब था, है देश तेरा घायल पड़ा, फरियादी बनके वक्त खड़ा है। फैसला तेरे हाथों में, किस मोड़ मुड़ेगा रास्ता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा, गानी है तुझे जय गाथा। उठ ओ भारत भाग्य विधाता, उठ। एक ख्वाब था चरखे पे बुना, अपना वतन हिंदुस्तान। है पुकारता, है पुकारता, सुन लो, है पुकारता, है पुकारता, सुन लो, है पुकारता। ओ भारत भाग्य विधाता, उठ मत मूंद रे अपनी आंखें। ज़मीं हो आसमां की कसम, तुझे थाम वतन का हाथ उठ। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा, गानी है तुझे जय गाथा। उठ ओ भारत भाग्य विधाता, उठ। Thank you for the opportunity, Maharaj.
Yeah, splendid. Very, very emotional, very important, very,
I
very
get so
interesting
emotional
also.
while singing.
Any amount of glory of the motherland from the Himalayas till Kanyakumari will appear very less. So this is a lot of things that we have to do. We recast our priorities and respond to the call of the motherland. Somebody is knocking the door of your house and you are alone and you are a responsible member of the family and you don't open the door. It may be a very important message from your mother, from your father, from your brothers and sisters. So let us respond to the mother's call, whether it is any field, any area of action, music and meditation and management, and whether it's in industry. So we need that responsibility. So this is a wonderful beginning of something bigger. And may God bless you. May mother's blessings be on you and take you forward in music and in your life, contribution to the mother. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Wonderful. Very good. So we go forward. Next item of our program, over to Prashanti, please.
Yes, Maharaj. So now we move on to the PowerPoint presentation. Over to Pooja. Alright. So once again, namaste and pranams to everybody who joined today. A very happy Independence Day. As Swami Vivekananda says, if there is any land on this earth that can be claimed to be called a Punya Bhumi, a land where humanity has attained its highest towards generosity, gentleness, purity, and calmness, and above all, the land of self-introspection and spirituality is India. As a youngster, I feel so happy to belong to a culture, to belong to a Sanatana Dharma, which says Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Not just me, let everybody be happy wherever they are, and let me contribute to their happiness. And around 60% of our youngsters, of Indians, are youngsters. And if youngsters transform, it is so sure that India transforms. And if India transforms, it is so sure that the entire world transforms. And we are the alumni of Yuva Sandesh. It is a national level youth leadership contest which is being organized by VIHE every year. So myself, Pooja, Sugandhini and Harini and as well Mahesh, we are here. So we will be giving a summary on the theme of 75th year of our independence. So over to Sugandhini.
Thank you, Prashanti. First of all, a very happy Independence Day to all of you. After about 90 years of struggle, we have gained independence. So here, I would be giving you a small brief about the major events that led to the India's independence. So we all know that East India Company had got the rights in 1600 to trade with us. And by the end of 17th century, many factories were set up and India was divided into three main presidencies, namely Calcutta, Madras and Bombay. And the revolt of 1857 is called the first step taken by Indians towards gaining freedom. So why did the revolt take place? The revolt took place because of the introduction of a rifle named Enfield, wherein the cartridges had to be written off before loading it into the gun. And it was believed that the cartridges were greased with animal fat. So this led to the revolt of 1857. And then after Mahatma Gandhi came to India, he led many satyagraha movements, the first of its kind, and there are three main, which are the Champaran Satyagraha, the Kheda Satyagraha, and the revolt led by the cotton mill workers in Ahmedabad. In Champaran, he was with the peasants of Champaran, where they were forced to grow only indigo crops. And in Kheda, when in 1918 the crops failed, the British government refused to pay any remission. And the cotton mill workers were demanding for a hike in their wages by 35%. And all these movements are successful because the participation was not limited only to the upper and middle classes. After this, seeing that the Indians were gaining power, the British imposed Rowlatt Act. It was passed hurriedly by the Imperial Legislative Council in February 1919. And according to this act, the the British could arrest the leaders without any trial for 2 years, and it could curb all the political activities. And people were ill-treated. They were asked to crawl on the streets, rub their noses on the ground. So, protest against these atrocities by the British government, all the people on 13th April 1919 gathered in a small park at Amritsar, which is Jallianwala Bagh. But when they were protesting there, suddenly General Daya came in with his soldiers and asked them to fire. The firing took place, and he closed the only entrance to that park. The firing took place for about 10 minutes, but killed around 1,000 people, and twice as 1,000 people were injured very badly. This was a turning point in the struggle for independence. Next slide. Non-cooperation movement. So this was launched by Gandhiji in 1920, wherein people were asked to give up their positions and asked to withdraw their children from the government-aided schools and colleges. They were asked to boycott all the British foreign goods and use only Indian ones. All the British cloth were burnt in bonfires. The main aim of this movement was the demand of Swaraj, or the self-government. Then came the most important Dandi March, which is also known as the Salt Satyagraha. On 12th March 1930, Gandhiji started the Dandi March or Salt Satyagraha from Sabarmati Ashram towards a small coastal town, Dandi. The march was for 24 days, and after reaching Dandi, Mahatma Gandhi manufactured salt, thereby breaking the salt law. This led to the beginning of the civil disobedience movement. After this, many roundtable conferences took place between 1930 and 32. There were 3 roundtable conferences. In the first one, a Simon Commission was set up to take major decisions regarding India. But the irony was that there was not even a single Indian member in that Simon Commission. And during the second roundtable conference, a pact was signed between Mahatma Gandhi and Lord Viceroy Irwin. And in the third roundtable conference, not many people attended. Indian National Congress refused to attend the third roundtable conference. After many negotiations, the Quit India movement was launched on 8 August in 1942. The All India Congress Committee demanded the British government to end their rule in India, and Mahatma Gandhi gave the slogan of "Do or Die," "Karo ya Maro," which inspired many Indians. And the British government responded quickly to this, and many leaders were also arrested on 19th August. After many negotiations and discussions, deliberations, many arrests, protests, finally India became independent. So the Indian Independence Bill was introduced in the British House of Commons on 4th July 1947. It provided for the end of British rule in India on 15th August 1947. After that, India became a free country with the bifurcation of India and Pakistan. I salute to all the freedom fighters, the unsung heroes, and our ancestors who bravely stood against the British rule so that today we are able to sit comfortably in our houses. Even today, our soldiers at the borders are giving their lives just so that we are able to sit comfortably in our houses, feeling safe. Thank you. Over to Pooja.
अब जिसका खून ना खौले, खून नहीं वो पानी है, जो देश के नाम ना आए तो बेकार जवानी है. This dialogue from Rang De Basante, it goosebumps to many, but it stands true to all the freedom fighters of the nation. Greetings to one and all present here. This is Pooja Kadari of Class 12, and I am the Sangarsha Union. I wish all of you a very happy 75th Independence Day. August 15, 1947. Seems like a long time ago. Indeed it is. We have come a long way from celebrating our long overdue independence with joy at the stroke of midnight to celebrating our nation's sons and daughters who came back bearing medals not only at the Olympics, but also with their bravery as frontline warriors. The world was different back then. India was different back then. People always love to talk, but the ones who expertly predicted the doom of the newly formed nation might have forgotten the fact that in this land reside men and women of great tales of valor and honor. Sure, we face lots of challenges along the way, but what matters is today, as we celebrate the 75th Independence Day of our motherland, let's not look back in anger at what we didn't achieve, but look back in wonder at what we did. Let me now rewind and get back to the topic at hand, the post-independent era. Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it, a quote by Bal Gangadhar Tilak that turned into reality. Now that India had acquired its birthright, it was important that it protected and cherished this long-lived dream of theirs. We had a number of challenges ranging between tackling the refugees, uniting the princely states, forming a form of administrative unit to development. But the downside here was that the problems were many, but the solutions were limited. But among all these problems, there was a common link. It was that all of them were directly or indirectly related to development. And the unity and development go hand in hand. The citizens of this vast land spoke many different languages, wore many different dresses, ate many kinds of food, and practiced different professions and religions. How could they be made to go hand in hand? If the divisions between the different sections of India were not healed, they could result in a violent and costly conflict. High caste fighting with the low caste, Muslims fighting with the Hindus, and so on. At the same time, if the fruits of the economic development did not reach the broad masses between the rich and the poor, between cities, rich and the poor, between cities and the countryside, between regions of India that were prosperous and regions that lagged behind. What was the solution to such a problem? Constitution. Many in the world were apprehensive of the success of democracy in India. Their belief was further strengthened when several countries in the region, including Pakistan, failed as democracies and chose an authoritarian and militarist path in its stead. But this did not happen in India, and we have crossed more than 7 decades as a democracy. India falsified all the prophecies of doom. It is the ballot and not the bullet that reigns supreme in India. India inherited the legacy of British rule, a system of administration, an army, and a democratic form of government based on the Government of India Act 1935. So, under the leadership of B.R. Ambedkar and his team, after thorough debates and planning, the Indian Constitution came into effect on 26 January 1950. The Constitution provides for a parliamentary form of government, which is federal in structure with certain unitary features. The constitutional head of the executive unit is the president, but the real executive power is thus vested in the Council of Ministers, with the Prime Minister as its head. The Indian Constitution is indeed the world's largest constitution and has certain specific features that make it unique. The Constitution of India provides its citizens with 6 fundamental rights, and in addition to the fundamental rights, the Constitution made special provisions for the oppressed castes and tribes by listing them in the schedule and thus designating them as scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. The British divided Indian society along the religious lines by creating separate electorates as a part of their policy of divide and rule. But the new leadership of independent India discarded this colonial practice. Furthermore, tackling the issues such as princely states and formation of new linguistic states took a toll on the nation. But what India was not able to concentrate on until much later was poverty and hunger. Most of the farmers were relying on monsoons for crop production, and most of the refugees and other citizens were struggling with hunger. But here is where the 5-year plans and strategies for the food enhancement, armed with the Green Revolution, came into effect. Bit by bit, we started making our way back into the world as a prosperous nation. Diplomatically and economically, we were growing despite some huge setbacks that the country faced time and again. And as the years progressed, India was no longer a land of snake charmers and fantasies, but a country with a practical and democratic approach whose achievements spoke for itself. But have we achieved independence truly? In the past 75 years of independence, we have seen many dreadful incidents, both man-made and natural, from droughts to famines and campaigns of gender discrimination. Sure, we have achieved countless achievements in the fields of defense, healthcare, and science, whose evidence we have got to see in the past few years, especially during the pandemic. But the question that we need to ask ourselves is that are we truly united? Are we truly independent? If not, what would make us independent and united? The answers to those will determine our future. Young and old, male and female. Remember that a nation is not defined by its boundaries, but by the people who live in it. And we should appreciate that Gandhiji believed. Be the change that you want to see in the world. With that, I would take my leave. सारे जहां से अच्छा अच्छा हिंदुस्तान में इस हिंदुस्तान मेरा जय हिंद
Thank you, Pooja. So the other key members will just continue after a short break because it just feels like I'm attending some history class in my college. So because generally we get to know all these information only in academic places. So like other youngsters can just wait. We'll go ahead with the program and after a certain time we will again come back to these details. Over to Swami.
Yeah. It has been a very educative presentation by all the volunteers, youngsters of India, diving deep into the textbooks, into the facts of Indian freedom movement, how much we achieved, how much we suffered, what are the drawbacks, what are the plus points. And now we move forward by convey my namaskars, greetings to respected Justice Kodan Ramji, our good friend and well-wisher advisor of the Martin Mission from last 23 years. He has been in the court, in the field of judgment, guiding people, and recently he has completed his tenure as the judge of the Telangana High Court, and now he has been assigned or taken the role of a senior counsel of the Supreme Court and the various courts in India. On our request, he has agreed to spend some time from his experience from the judiciary level, judiciary viewpoint, and also from the situation today, how the youth and others can solve the problems of this country and take our personal life and our national life to great heights of excellence. So namaste, Kodan Ramji, and we are very thankful to you for accepting our request. I wish you a very happy Independence Day, and I welcome Colonel Karun Kumar also, who has joined us from the Indian Army. And first I request Justice Chella Kodanram to share his views on this very historic occasion. Welcome, and platform is yours. Namaste, namaste. You can unmute.
Independence Day wishes to all my brothers and sisters. This is a momentous occasion that I am seeing Independence Day. In the next generation, we would be looking at the century. Probably I may not be there to century celebrations. But what holds for future of Indian
Just check the we lost the connect. Yeah,
disconnect. So
connectivity is little weak.
am I audible, Swamiji?
Yeah, now it's okay. Now it's okay. In between, it just
There's a lot for us to look forward in this country. I only can say at this point of time that individual level we all will have to contribute to the society at large and work for the restoration of organized society. There seems to be an element of disruption which is happening in the society on account of non-participation of the elite and the elite, and thereby we are leaving our lives in the hands of the people who do not understand the society, or who have no interest in building up a sustainable and organized society. This is the trouble which I've been having all through. And I would be requesting all the youngsters to bestow their attention for every detail of every aspect of the life in their lives, ensure that they be working citizens and conduct themselves in a working manner, so that overall society would be a working society for us to live. As it is not possible, I have been repeatedly saying this, as it is not possible for all of you, or many of you, or every one of us, to transpose ourselves or go to the America or to the any other country. The best option for us is to create our own society in the best of the possible manner within the resources permissible in the country, which requires conscious thought on every aspect of life, with respect to the individual as well as with respect to the society. With this short message, I would be requesting Swamiji to assign me whatever role he deems it appropriate for me to participate in the process. Namaskar, Swamiji.
Wonderful, wonderful. Very short but very meaningful. Thank you. Yeah, the main crux of the matter which you have mentioned is the responsibility and conscious participation in different zones and different activities of the country by the youth, by the educated people, and take the message forward. Swamiji's call was appreciation or no appreciation, I shall create a band of workers. The actual quotation, the call which he gave, which you rightly said, 100,000 men and women fired with the zeal of holiness, fortified with eternal faith in the Lord, and nerved to lion's courage by their sympathy for the poor and the fallen and the downtrodden, will go over the length and breadth of the land, preaching the gospel of salvation, the gospel of help, the gospel of social raising up, the gospel of equality. My faith is in the younger generation, the modern generation. Out of them will come my workers. They will work out the whole problem like lions. So this is Swamiji's wonderful idea which he has given, and we have reiterated conscious participation and wholehearted involvement in action, in work like that. So we thank you and we wish you a happy Independence Day, a Amrita Mahotsav of our Amar Bharat, and take up with your experience, with your love and affection for the Martin Mission and Swamiji's message. We shall work on many more events in the coming year. So have a series of seminars, interactions, training the youth, children, and make Mother India smile again and Swamiji's vision a reality. We thank you very much for your time and for your ideas here.
So, I take leave of you, Swami.
Yes, I know. You have to travel. We wish you safe journey and good health.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Namaste. One more youth leader can share our experiences, please. Whose is the next slide?
Yes, Maharaj. Mahesh, Pooja, can you please share the PPT? Pooja, are you there?
We need not wait. We'll go into the Swadesh Mantra pledge by Parvita. Yeah, make it big screen. Yeah, Parvita is there.
Yes, Maharaj, I'm there.
Yeah, please.
Namaste, Swamiji. Namaste to all the participants.
Just a minute, as they are, our volunteer student Parvita will read out. All of you can see the Swadesh Mantra on your screen. She will read out with little gaps. All of you have to repeat it. That will be a good offering and renewing our love of the motherland. Over to Motherland.
I request all of you all to repeat the Swadesh mantra with the same spirit and not just repeat it but understand and imbibe the spirit. Oh India, forget not that the ideal of thy womanhood is Sita, Savitri, Damayanti. Forget not that the God thou worshipest is the great ascetic of ascetics, the all-renouncing Shankara, the Lord of Uma. Forget not that thy marriage, thy wealth, thy life are not for sense pleasure, are not for thy individual personal happiness. Forget not that thou art born as a sacrifice to the mother's altar. Forget not that thy social order is but the reflex of the infinite universal motherhood. Forget not that the lower classes, the ignorant, the poor, the illiterate, the cobbler, the sweeper, are thy flesh and blood, thy brothers, thou brave one, be bold, take courage, be proud, that thou art an Indian, and proudly proclaim, I am an Indian. Every Indian is my brother. Say, the ignorant Indian, the poor and destitute Indian, the Brahmin Indian, the Pariya Indian is my brother. Thou too clad with but a rag round thy loins, and proudly proclaim at the top of thy voice, the Indian is my brother. The Indian is my life. The gods and goddesses of India are my God. India's society is the cradle of my infancy. The pleasure garden of my youth. The sacred heaven. The Varanasi of my old age. Say, brother, the soil of India is my highest heaven. The good of India is my good. And repeat and pray day and night. O thou Lord of Gauri, O thou Mother of the universe, vouchsafe manliness unto me. O thou mother of strength, take away my weakness, take away my unmanliness, and make me a man.
This is a very powerful prayer, a powerful resolution, feeling of Swamiji for our entire motherland, and that is our responsibility too. We have to respond to his call. Yeah. With the next program, please.
Thank you, Maharaj. So maybe you can share your screen. Yes. Mahesh.
India's rich culture, heritage, and reviving the same. There are many elements of Indian culture: religion, mathematics, philosophy, cuisine, languages, dance, music, movies, which have a profound impact around the world. Often, religion and culture are looked at as interchangeable. It is important that we understand the difference between the two to create a better understanding of our culture and heritage. Religion, at its core, is a fixed manual on how and why one must follow God's teachings. Religion is belief in and worship of a higher power, whereas culture is the lifestyle derived from it. It has now integrated into our community in every way possible. It has become a fundamental part of one's identity in our country, while it is a practice for oneself. Culture, on the other hand, has always been a societal aspect. It is derived not only from religion, but also from the geography of its birth. It's influenced by food, language, song, dance, art, and more. It evolves with time and people. It forms the connection between religion and daily life. The heritage of our country is an amalgamation of various religions, traditions, and customs that have over hundreds of years influenced our art, architecture, classical dance, music, flora and fauna, and our literature. India is home to over 38 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and each of them is a representation of the same. The important fact that we all ought to realize is that no matter how fast we move or how much technology gets modern, a society cannot think of going ahead, leaving behind its culture and traditions. Thank you. Over to Alini.
Yes. Please go forward with the slides. Yeah, just a minute.
So Harini, I think you can just start.
Yeah. Namaste everybody. Let's talk about Swami Vivekananda, youth and India. My India, the eternal India. The glorious past. The land where humanity has attained its highest towards gentleness, generosity, purity and calmness. Above all, the land of introspection and spirituality. It is India. There are two great epics in the Sanskrit language, which is the Ramayana and Mahabharata, and they embody the sense of civilization that India is, and the customs and civilization and ways of life. In fact, Swami Vivekananda believed that when the real history of India will be unearthed, it will be proved that in matters of religion, fine arts, India is the guru of the whole world. Next slide. Please go for the next one.
Next slide, please. Next slide, please.
Are you facing some problems?
Yeah. India's contributions. India has always contributed since time immemorial to the development of humankind like no other country in the world ever has. Whether it is the field of mathematics, astronomy, or music and arts, India has always been the cornerstone of all the modern science that we enjoy today. It is the root of all. There was once an incident in Swami Vivekananda's life where he had spent some considerable amount of time in the West, and he was asked how he feels about his country now that he has spent enough time in the West. He said, "India I loved before I came away. Now the very dust of India has become holy to me. The very air is now to me holy. It is now the holy land, the place of pilgrimage, the Tirtha." Next slide, please. Sugandhini, next slide, please.
I changed it. I think it's taking a little time to load.
Alright, yeah. Leaders inspire leaders. All of us know that Swami Vivekananda's thoughts and works have inspired all of us. But did you know how much it had inspired all the independence freedom fighters and people who gave their life towards independence? There is a list of those people, but here I will mention three of them. Mahatma Gandhi. I have gone through Swami Vivekananda's works. After having gone through them, my love for country became 1,000-fold. Subhash Chandra Bose. I was barely 15 when Swami Vivekananda entered my life. Then there followed a revolution within, and everything has turned upside down. In fact, Netaji had called Swami Vivekananda the spiritual father of modern nationalist movement. Rabindranath Tagore. If you want to know India, study Swami Vivekananda. In him, everything is positive and nothing negative. This reiterates the thought that the salvation of India depends on the strength of the individual and the realization of the divinity within. My India, the eternal India, the future. What India wants is a new electric fire to stir up a fresh rigor in the national veins. Be brave. Man dies but once. Swami Vivekananda had expressed the importance of educating the masses in building the nation. Proper education and intelligence spread among the masses. Educate them so that they rise, and so does the nation. He had immense faith in the youth. My hope of future lies in the youth of character, intelligence, renouncing all the service for others, and obedient, good to themselves and the country at large. There is an incident of Swami Vivekananda's life when he had wandered as a monk for years and then gone to the last stone of India in Kanyakumari. That is when he had decided, or he had meditated on India's past, present and future for 3 days, and it brought tears to his eyes seeing the golden glory and the present day suffering and complete lack of self-esteem. That is when he created this resolve to dedicate his life towards the welfare of India. On this day of independence, when we are on the path towards it, we do need to remember this resolve forever. Thank you.
Thank you, Hari. Over to Swami.
Yeah, Srija will introduce our next speaker, please.
Yes, Swamiji. Namaste, everyone. So, the next speaker for today is Colonel Tarun Kumar sir. Sir is possibly one of the most unique career profiles, spanning over 28 years. He spent close to 26 years as an officer in the Indian Armed Forces, preceded by 2 years in the glamorous hotel industry. During his stint with the Indian Army, he was in active combat in J&K battling terrorists and Siachen Glacier facing Pakistani troops. He served as a UN peacekeeper, as well as being an instructor, teaching leadership and motivational strategy to the officers at the prestigious National Defense Academy, a cradle of military leadership. Sir is a prolific speaker, certified coach, influencer, motivator, MBA in HR, security consultant, and author to the book of The Winning Edge. Sir believes that we all have the potential to be a leader, but our capacity to
online. I'm happy that Tarun Kumar has become a good friend and support to the Institute of Human Excellence. We just got connected recently, and on just a phone call and a message, he has agreed to speak on this very Independence Day and his experience in the Indian Army, serving in the borders, in Siachen and other places. So we look forward for your support and your lessons to the youngsters in the near future also. A very happy Independence Day to Colonel Tarun Kumar. Namaste.
Thank you, Swamiji. I hope I am audible.
You are, sir.
Well, it is indeed a proud privilege to speak to the August gathering, and something that I feel so connected with the youth. So, Swamiji, thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my views on what freedom is all about. We got freedom. We didn't fight for it. I included. Anything that comes to us without any sacrifice, do we value it? A couple of days before, Indian Express wanted to interview me, and they did. The one question that was asked time and again is that, sir, what is freedom? And I say that enjoying a breath of fresh air without any person observing you or trying to take that thing from you is ultimate freedom. We are all blessed that we didn't fight. We are fighting for a different reason right now. But that's what freedom is. And do we value that freedom? How are we going to ensure that we are part of an ecosystem where this freedom is maintained? Freedom means different things to different people, especially the youth today. They have a totally different connotation of freedom. Social media is very active. Thanks to the technology, even in the pandemic time, we are connected as humans. To me, freedom means that we are living in a nation where we can take decisions about ourselves. We have such great thinkers, philosophers. We come from one of the oldest civilizations, The entire world learns from us, and then they make a life out of it. And we are trying to aid them. If that is the kind of freedom we want to achieve, I don't think so. What we are looking at is we are looking at people, youngsters, who are trying to be something which is only a dream, probably, and it is something which is outside the domains of the geographical boundaries of their country. I have been enamored by this concept of that whenever the degree classes they used to finish in the south, I used to find hordes of students. Yes, you must do well, you must clear the exams. And then I found how many students they were appearing for IELTS exams. Almost everybody was aspiring to go out. We must grow in life. But growth at what cost? I think when I joined the uniform services, then I realized that why people were so enamored by this concept of freedom. We haven't seen what slavery is. We don't even understand that what people would be going through at that point in time. Therefore, the disconnect is real, and it is only when we are fighting terrorists in JNK, we are fighting insurgency in Northeast, which thank God now it is not there, almost negligible in the Northeast. We find that this disconnect is getting more wider. People do not understand that it is on this earth, this soil, we have got this opportunity to breathe, to be proud Indians, and that is the feeling. You don't need any validation from anybody. It was such a euphoric feeling when I saw people, each and everybody rejoicing for the victory of Neeraj Chopra. Well, in the lighter vein, I would say that he symbolizes symbolizes the Indian spirit. We all want to do good, we want to do well, but then somehow we are not clear about it. And then I took this as a challenge that it is high time we must educate our children, our younger generation, probably catch them young and watch them grow, how to be good citizens. Whenever I speak to a learned community like yours, I always exhort youngsters to exhibit two things. One, that is something which I have found lacking and which needs to be greatly imbibed in any culture, in any civilization, and that is national character. As a nation, we should not be remembering our martyrs or people, those who have given sacrifices, or for whatever reasons we think that this particular day should be celebrated. Independence or freedom is celebrated by each one of us every day. And hence, every day we should thank them for their sacrifice. Because when we get up from our bed, it is because of them that we are taking this fresh breath of air early in the morning. Whatever we are doing, we are roaming around freely, it is because of them. So it is not restricted to 15th August, 26th January, Kargil Divas, Vijay Divas. They have to be remembered 365 days in a year. And that is what I exhort each and every one of you to exhibit national character. What is national character? If you ask me, it is the concept of shared beliefs, thoughts, which make a nation great. I have been exposed to such great learning of Swami Vivekananda in last about an hour or so when I joined. And I find that the kind of rich heritage, cultural diversity that we had these thoughts. And unfortunately, even today, we are talking about women empowerment. Nari Shakti-karan is a big topic today. Why? 75 years, why can't we do this? Somewhere there was a disconnect, somewhere there was a divide, somewhere our priorities were not clear. So, my dear friends, youngsters, you are the future of tomorrow. And if this nation is going to be great or even greater than what it is today, it is on your shoulders. The onus rests with you. I have penned down a small thing which I would like to share with you. That for me, when the young journalist from Indian Express asked me that, sir, what is freedom to you? I said, freedom to me is free from all corrupt thoughts, free from my selfish desires, free from the concept of being so perfect. No, we are all humans. We are liable to make mistakes. Man makes the mistakes, and mistakes make the man. We being so judgmental about each other, I would like to have freedom from that. And most importantly, I would like to have freedom from all encumbrances which weigh down on my chest, on my conscience, and doesn't allow me to perform to my potential. I am unique. I am me.